Before we begin, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this message today. Every like helps this message reach more people. Every share helps someone remember the abundance already surrounding them. And every subscription helps us continue spreading truth, love, and deep transformation. Now take a slow breath, because this message found you for a reason, not by accident, not by coincidence. Something in you was ready to hear this. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for choosing awareness, for choosing to see differently. This is not just another video. This is a gentle awakening, an invitation to step out of the quiet trance of not enough and return to the miracle of what already is. Nothing here needs to be forced. Just listen, just receive. Let's begin. The day you stop waiting is the day your life begins. Many people live their entire lives inside an invisible condition. I will feel happy when. I will relax when. I will be grateful when. When life improves, when the relationship heals. When there is more money, more certainty, more proof. But listen carefully. If gratitude only arrives after everything changes, you will spend your life chasing a future that never quite comes, because the mind will always move the finish line. There will always be one more thing, one more problem, one more reason to postpone your joy, until one day you realize you were so busy waiting for life that you forgot to live it. Gratitude ends that trance. It brings you back to the only place your life has ever existed. Here, now. A Course in Miracles gives us this luminous reminder. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. Not later, not once you have it all together. Now, in the middle of your beautifully imperfect life. Gratitude is not something you practice because life is easy. Gratitude is how you remember that life, even now, is sacred. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, have I been postponing my life? Have I trained my eyes to see only what is missing? What miracles have I been stepping over while rushing toward the next thing? Let this land gently. You do not find your life when everything aligns. You find your life the moment you begin to notice it. Say it with me. I stop waiting for life to begin. I see what is already here. I walk in gratitude. Gratitude is a higher frequency than fear. Fear scans your life searching for what is wrong. Gratitude reveals what is whole. Fear tightens the body. Gratitude softens it. Fear whispers, you are not safe yet. Gratitude reminds you, in this moment, you are held. Most people don't realize this, but your nervous system is constantly listening to the story you repeat about your life. When that story is scarcity, your body lives in survival. But the moment gratitude enters, your entire system exhales. Your heart opens. Your breath deepens. Your mind clears. You become receptive again. Gratitude is magnetic. Not because you pretend nothing is difficult, but because you stop declaring your life a problem. The Course tells us, gratitude goes hand in hand with love. And where love is remembered, fear cannot lead. Understand this deeply. You cannot live in appreciation and chronic fear. At the same time, one will always dissolve the other. So gently notice, which frequency have I been rehearsing? What emotional atmosphere have I been living inside? And if you're ready, you can choose again. Say it aloud, I choose gratitude over fear. I allow love to guide my perception. I remember that my life is already a gift. Nothing is missing, only unseen. Scarcity is not always the absence of blessings. Often, it is the absence of attention. There are quiet miracles surrounding you right now that you have become too busy to notice. The breath in your lungs, the strength that carried you through things you once thought you couldn't survive. The people who have loved you, the wisdom you have earned, even your capacity to begin again is not ordinary. The Course teaches, give thanks for all things. For all things are lessons God would have me learn. Even the chapters you would not have chosen, because those chapters shape the depth you carry now. Gratitude does not deny that some seasons were hard, it simply refuses to call them meaningless. And suddenly, your past stops feeling like a weight and starts revealing itself as preparation. Let this truth settle into your heart. Nothing was wasted. Not the pain, not the detours, not the waiting. It was all shaping the person who is listening to these words right now. Say it with me. Nothing is missing from my path. Everything has served my becoming. I honor my life with gratitude. Gratitude multiplies what you are able to receive. There is a quiet law moving through your life, whether you see it or not. What you appreciate expands. Not always overnight, not always dramatically, but faithfully. Because appreciation signals readiness. When you recognize the good that is already here, you become someone who can recognize even more. Think of it this way. When your heart is closed, even blessings feel small. But when your heart is open, even ordinary moments begin to glow. Stop waiting for a bigger life to feel grateful. Gratitude is what reveals that your life has been big all along. So let gratitude become more than a fleeting emotion. Let it become the way you walk. Just as the Course reminds us once more, love is the way I walk in gratitude. Walk that way today. Walk that way tomorrow. Walk that way especially on the days your mind wants to forget, and watch how differently your life begins to meet you. Say it one last time. I choose gratitude now. I open my heart to what is already here. I allow my life to expand. If this message touched you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who may need this reminder today. Your support helps this message reach the hearts that are ready for it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your willingness to see differently. Thank you for choosing love. And remember this. Scarcity says, there is not enough. Gratitude whispers, look again. And when you finally look again, you may discover that the life you were searching for has been quietly waiting for you to notice it all along.